Howdy everybody, Farmer Dave here with Nelson Creek Farm. Glad to have you all back. Welcome to all you new subscribers. It is a beautiful Monday, the 18th of April, 2022. Last couple of days have been nasty, cold, wet, windy, snowy, rainy, and whatever else Mother Nature could throw at us. So today it's supposed to be sunny, 70 degrees plus, and it's going to be nice with any luck. Unfortunately, the wind has come up, so I can't use any of the weed spray that I bought this morning while I was in town. But we'll see. I'd like to get this on the weeds this morning because starting again Tuesday, it's supposed to be cold, wet, windy, snowy, and just another typical Idaho spring weather. Just a bunch more nasty. So anyway, stay tuned. We're going to be doing some tractor work too, I'm sure. So hang tight and enjoy. While the weather was bad in the last week or so, I didn't film a lot of what I was doing around the farm because a lot of it was just hit and miss here and there, dodging the rain, and it was late at night and that sort of thing, so bad lighting. So I apologize for not getting a lot of stuff on film for you to see. I did kind of celebrate though the other night. I went to town, had dinner at the local steakhouse. And while I'm sitting there next to the salad bar eating my steak, a nice lady walks by with a big old plate of salad in her hands and started to scold me, of all things. She was accusing me, doing the "how dare you eat a cow" thing. I said, well, if you hadn't eaten its meal, I may not have had to eat it, because it would have starved to death. I don't know that you can see it real well. There is the first ladybug I've seen of the year. Little one, yeah. Sunning itself on the tire of the old Super M. So speaking of salad, what do you call a vegetarian with the runs? Give up? It's a salad shooter. If you can tolerate my potty jokes, guess what else I've done? Yeah. I've even added a few new signs in the outhouse. This being one of them. And this one's the other one. Like I said, tad bit odd sense of humor. Yeah. I don't know that it'll do much good in the grand scheme of things, but what I'm dumping out of this cardboard box is some of the soot and ash out of the pellet stove. Yeah, basically known as potash. Helps make things grow in your soil. It's not enough here to do any good, really, per se, but no sense in tossing it down the drain. We have little violets coming up in the lawn in front of the house. There's some there and more right there. They're about done for the season. I really kind of hate to mow the little violets, but because of the cold weather this year and the dampness and whatever, the grass hasn't really started to grow as fast to the point where it has to be mowed. It needs to be mowed, but now that those little violets are on their last legs, I can get her done. One super bit of really super cool news is the mama kitty, the farm cat, has had at least one, if not two, baby kitties this morning. There it is, right there under mama's chin. I'll leave the mama kitty alone because she's still popping one out right after another. So, like I said, at least there's two in there. So, I'll let you know a little bit later how many we end up with. Yeah, so that's a bit of good news on the farm today. Normally, I won't spray the weeds. There's the half a finger. Get him out of here. Anyway, when that flag is flipping around like that, that's usually telling me that the wind is too strong for what I'm wanting to do. So I'm not going to do a lot of up close and personal to plants that I want to save. So I'm just going to do a little narrow strip right around here on the edge of the driveway. And I used the fan spray over on the other side, but I was kind of in the driveway itself and the wind is blowing towards me. So I didn't get anything up close to the fence over there. So that stuff's okay, the plants and whatnot that are there. But right here, I'm going to use the fan spray that points down. And that is this one. That's this valve right here. So I turn it. And now I'm getting the spray out of the middle, straight down. You can see the fan pattern there. So I will proceed on, and yeah, I'll shut this off so I can get on it. And I'm going into the wind so I don't breathe the fumes. Last thing I need to do is have this stuff in my lungs. These big nasty thistles right here are a real royal pain in the tuchus. One there and that one there. There's a couple more growing around the farm. I keep spraying them, I keep digging them up, they keep coming back. So we're going to keep hitting them with some 2,4-D and see if that doesn't make them go away. So we're going to use the wand on those. Now because these things are such a pain in the tuchus, I'm going to coat them extra well. And I coat the leaves entirely. And that white foam you see, that is the weed spray, the chemical. Yeah, now hopefully those will be wilted in a week, 10 days. The main reason why I was spraying today was I need a path in this area free and void of clover, dandelion, and alfalfa. They're kind of hard to kill, they're hard to till up, and I don't want that stuff growing in with the wildflower mix that I'm going to put across here. Yeah, so that's coming up, is getting this ground prepped by spraying it, get rid of what I don't want right here, and then I will be tilling it up, and we'll put in the grass or the flower seeds here before too long. Now because the wind is blowing real stiff, I'll say, right at the minute, I'm just going to use the handheld wand to do this. So I'm not going to film it, but yeah, we're going to see if we can't kill some of these dandelions that are growing right here, and then till that up and have us a nice flower bed, wildflower bed, no doubt, with stuff in it for good for pollinators, for like hummingbirds and bees. Say, did you hear that Fruit of the Loom was taking Haynes to court for stealing some copyrighted ideas? The court trial didn't last very long. It was a brief case. Well, as always, I hope you enjoyed this little episode of what's been going on here at the farm. A lot of stuff went on in between snow showers, rainstorms, and et cetera, so forth. Typical Idaho spring weather, just nasty all the way around, except for today. Kind of nice. It's getting cloudy now. It's supposed to turn off cold again tomorrow. Yesterday it was a nice 43 degrees, 45 degrees, somewhere in there. Tomorrow's about the same thing after a 74-degree high today. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. As always, don't forget right down there to click on the subscribe button. Click on the bell right next to it so you can get notified every time there's a new video out if you'd like. And as always, thank you for subscribing, and thank you to the new subscribers. So if you like old tractors and vintage stuff and me puttering around the old farm, please subscribe and stay tuned. More's coming up. Until then, I'm Farmer Dave. We'll catch up with you later. Bye-bye now.